G'day Skate Champions and welcome to Transition Tuesday Season 2 Episode 9. I'm just cruising around this morning to get warmed up, do a little bit of a montage of some tricks around my local skate park, Wavell Heights. A lot of them are backside tricks, which is my preferred transition style, but I'm pretty pleased because I got a lot of them within the first handful of tries. And I've been taking suggestions from everybody over the weeks, in particular Palen Skate. It's turning out a little bit of a Palen and Mike show this season, which I'm really loving. And today is no exception. Last week he suggested that I try Fakie shove to disaster, which is a great combination of flat ground and transition. I haven't practiced Fakie shoves for quite some time on flat ground, so we might get stuck into that first before we move on. In Season 1 of Transition Tuesday, I did end up trying the pop shove it to rock Fakie, which I landed, and I haven't tried it since. So this will be a nice reintroduction to sort of the shove it on transition. But now it's time to get stuck in. Alright, so like I said, just started with the flat ground practice, just getting those Fakie shoves back in order. Took me a little while, but once I got it, I was like, yep, comfortable, ready to move on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to this transition down here that doesn't have the coping. It's a little bit lower, just get me used to that transition, get my confidence a little bit up for moving up the transition a little bit. And like I said, no coping with this one. Let's go. Alright guys, I went at this trick for about 20 minutes, really struggled with the timing and the speed going up to the transition. It was too slow, it spat me back out, too fast, just didn't really feel too comfortable with my rear wheels too far up. It seems really funny because I really overestimated myself with this one. I thought I was going to get it, and it became a real struggle for me, both physically and mentally. Hit a few shinners, and I just wasn't gaining the confidence I needed to really get this one. And then I started to move my, I guess, as I went up, I tried something different, which was sort of push down on my heels. So I kind of did a little bit of a roll, I guess, front side, going up the transition, and then when I did the flick, it wasn't an entire 180, and that just gave me, and then I started jumping forward as well a lot more, and that did a world of difference. I got a whole heap of heel drags and also sort of rolled out over the transition and rolled out, which wasn't what I was going for, but it was pretty cool. And then I got a handful of lands, so you know, I was pretty happy with that. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, just running out of time and energy. The sun is just absolutely belting down today. Always happens, the humidity just rises so crazily after it's rained. Always happy for the rain, but man, it's hard to skate afterwards. But here we are. What I'll do is I'll try a handful of this trick, the Fakie shove it to disaster on the coping end. So wish me luck, here we go. Alright, so this handful of attempts turned into a very intense 10 minutes of just pushing myself forward, trying to get that confidence. At first it was very slow progress, didn't think that I'd get anything out of this, and then I just started getting a little bit more speed, and yeah, just sort of taking everything that I learned on the flat ground and then on the small transition. And yeah, I started to just build a little bit more confidence with each try, and it started to slowly come together. And yeah, so really surprised myself a little bit. I thought that this was going to turn into a 2-video session, but it, yeah, I just don't know, just started to click. Really pleased with my efforts. The transition definitely felt like a wave that just kept pushing me away, and I just had to overcome that. Started to like almost get 2 feet onto it. I got a pretty decent one, and then kept going for a second one, and I got this really dodgy one at the end. That was absolutely fantastic. Super pleased with myself, of course. Went down to check my video, and it had stopped recording. I'd run out of space on my phone, which sucked. I think that I probably could have landed a few more. The most upsetting part of this video is that I popsicled myself just after the video had stopped recording, and I couldn't share it with you guys. I didn't hurt myself, of course, but man, it would have been pretty funny. But that's it, everybody. Thanks, Palen, for that suggestion. Next week I'm actually going to try flyouts on the transition because I haven't really mastered that very well. So if you got any footage of you guys trying that or any other suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. Now I've got to figure out how to get out of this thing, so remember to keep skating, keep having fun, and of course, keep progressing. G'day skate champions and welcome to Transition Tuesday Season 1. Nope, that's not it. Unfortunately, fortunately for... No, that's not how I want to say that.